exactly what I eat to stay lean and fit at 50 years old. This is my series where I share everything I eat. And you guys, I have one rule and one rule only. If you are an OG, you know what it is. I will not eat a single calorie of foods I do not love. That is my one rule. Even though I want to be lean and fit and healthy, I refuse to eat food I don't love. So this is my series where I take you through a full day of eating so I can show you that you can have balance, you can enjoy treats, you can enjoy things you love, and still be lean and fit no matter what your age. My name is Janine. I am a coach for women in midlife. I am a certified menopause coaching specialist. I am your midlife BFF, and on this channel, I share all things nutrition, fitness, beauty, fashion, everything you need to thrive in this stage of life. So if that sounds like you, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Comment below if this is your first time here. I would love to meet you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. First off, can we have a moment for these jeans? I cannot believe how big they are. They are a size 2 and they're extremely big, but I actually kind of like the slouchy baggy fit. These are from Zara, but I think I got the wrong size. But anyways, I'm still gonna wear them, I'm still gonna enjoy them. They're comfy, especially for this day of just working from home and I don't know, bopping around the house, but they're still comfortable because they're not tight. So anyways, for those who are new here, I will tell you how I start my day. I start my day with a protein bar and what we call on this channel my morning elixir, which I'm going to go into that in a second, but this is pure protein chocolate deluxe and I love it. And this is what I had this morning. We get these at Costco. They're not as good as Bear Bells, but I put myself on a Bear Bells budget because they're so expensive. It's like $30 a box and I can get double the bars for that price at Costco. So we're on a little bit of a Bear Bells budget. But anyways, the other things I do is colostrum from One Up Nutrition. I do clear protein, I do creatine, and I do hydration plus all in one glass over ice. It is delicious. It is a habit that I created. And that combination with the protein bar keeps me satiated until the afternoon. It is 1:45 and I'm just now needing something to eat. And I am going to make myself, it is so hot today. And I went outside to walk the dogs and I thought, you know what? I am going to make myself a protein powerhouse of a smoothie because it's hot and that just sounds so good. So why not make a smoothie? Thing I love about a smoothie is you can just pack it in with everything you need in there. Because I'm going to throw in some chia seeds in here. I need some fiber, tons of protein, of course. So cool thing is I have these like fruit packs. I hope they didn't get thrown out. Huh, that's okay. Because we've got frozen raspberries. And we've got blueberries. I love blueberries in a smoothie, actually. Blueberries. And then I have fresh strawberries I'm going to throw in. One for good measure. With some Greek yogurt. Non-fat Greek yogurt. This one's from Trader Joe's. I love when I have a craving for something and then I handle the craving. You know what I'm saying? Let's do half a cup of Fairlife. So this it's going to have 50 grams of protein. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do a scoop of protein powder. So this is going to have 15 grams of protein in it. So tonight for dinner, The craving was Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. So I'm putting some sweetener in here to make it sweet. So we're gonna recreate that our best we can recreate that. So that is what's for dinner. You'll want to stick around for that. And we do have popcorn. The other day I thought we ran out of popcorn. I couldn't believe it. We have a whole box. I just found it. I'm gonna do some chia and protein powder. So we're gonna do this one right here, vanilla ice cream protein powder from One Up Nutrition. And this is gonna take us to 50 grams of protein, which is insane in the membrane. Actually more than 50 because the chia has a little protein too. So never underestimate the power of just getting a really good balanced meal out of a smoothie, because it's just as many calories as a meal. I'll definitely have room for a snack today during the day. Oh yeah. I know you're going to ask me for the link for these, so I'm going to put it down below, because every time I use these, I get asked. They're a big, huge like jar, perfect for like these large smoothies. Like nothing else would fit all of this. But look at all of this. This is huge. In Recomp, which is where I'm at right now, I'm loosely tracking in my head. And that's just working for me right now. I'm not even, to be honest, I keep a loose tab on my calories. I try to make sure it's not going to go over 2,000. But more importantly, I make sure I get my protein. So I'm always tabulating protein in my head. But if you're watching me like loosely measure things, I am loosely measuring. So like this, I'm loosely thinking is a half a serving of granola. It's about 14 grams. I'm pretty good at it though. So let's look at this beauty over here in the light. Look at her. Look, with some granola on top. Oh, you guys. Let's take a sip. This granola, by the way, Costco. And it's so good. Purely Elizabeth Original Salty Sweet. Loving it. It's a huge bag too, which is cool because we'll have it for a while. Okay. Wow. That is delicious. It's got protein and fiber. I'm going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs, like whole eggs, to go with this though, so that I get the fats as well. I could also drizzle some almond butter on here. I'll have the hard-boiled eggs. And when I get to the bottom, I'll eat that granola with a spoon. It'll be so good. Delicious. All right, you guys, we'll see you back in a little bit for Mexican pizza, Taco Bell style. It's gonna be good. I'm back. It is dinner time, and I look a little crazy because I went to get a little in my face, so forgive me, because it's swollen right now, and they had to take my makeup off. But anyways, join the vlogs for the scoop on that. This is a full day of eating, and we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have Mexican pizzas. So I'm going to like attempt to toast these up on the pan, like just toast them until they're nice and toasty, maybe with a little butter spray. And then the first layer I think is beans, and then it's seasoned ground beef. And then we put another tortilla, and then it's enchilada sauce, cheese, and lettuce on top. And that is a Mexican pizza. So we're gonna give this a shot. Okay, so the update is I'm putting the tortillas in the air fryer for about 5 minutes, baking at 375, and then you let them sit out for 5 minutes and then they get crispy, apparently, according to ChatGPT. I actually gave my client this tip, and I'm going to give you guys this tip, a little free advice. She said that she was struggling, like if she's out to eat, what's a quick way to track the macros for something if she doesn't really know what the macros are for it? And if you get the description from the menu, take a picture of your dish and the description from the menu of everything that's in it, and send that to ChatGPT and tell you to give you macros. Overestimate the macros by 20%. Tell Chat to overestimate the macros for 20%. It'll spit out some macros for you, and then you can add it as a custom item in your tracker. And that is going to be the best way to track when you don't know. That way it pads it with the 20% increase, and Chat's going to use both the description of what's in the meal along with the picture to track it. So that's that's my tip of the day for you guys. It looks like it's working, so we'll go over there and check it out. It looks like it's getting nice and toasty. Okay, we've got meat over here, meat ground 90-10.
No, that one's like 91.
Oh, 91? Okay. And then onion. Ooh, I love the smell of grilled onion. And then we've got some enchilada sauce. We've got the Del Real beans in the microwave. These were the tortillas I did, by the way, carb balance. The update is one on the top is what works the best. Tortilla, that one came out the best on the top shelf. Yeah, the top is working the best. So we've got two now. We got a little crisp to them. Okay, cheese. Do you want a serving and a half, or a serving is enough? Del Real beans that we love. They're creamy, delicious. No. Yeah, but you know what? We're going to have to probably put the whole pizza in the microwave to melt the cheese. There's the meat.
I added a third cup of water to get it like kind of like moisturize.
That's a serving, not a half serving?
Half serving 64.
Oh, okay.
128 for a full serving.
I'm going to do a full serving. Okay, now the meat. Meat, and then the lids go on, and then sauce and cheese. There's one. How much meat do you want? Hiding it. Mine's just a tad smaller than his. Mike's is stacked. Okay. The toppers. I'll get the crispier one. The toppers. The top. Now we sauce it up. Mm-hmm. One thing about the Mexican pizza is they're very cheesy. Look at that, you guys. Now we just got to melt the cheese, put it in the microwave for a little bit, and then we can cut it. Here's mine. Yeah, I do want some chips. There she is before the micro. Lost a little bit of its crispiness because the microwave, but you could put it, if you want to put it in the air fryer, can crisp it back up. Or if you let it sit out for a little bit, it might. It should harden a little bit when it sits out. Mm. There she is. All right, we're gonna put a little pico up top.
Everyone makes pizzas and coffee, but this one does.
Okay, this is just messy, but we try to function, cook, eat all the things, and film at the same time. But you guys we gotta see what it tastes like because we've never tried this. That's really good. That is delicious. It tastes like Taco Bell for sure. The tortillas need a little more crunch, but I'm too hungry to put it back in the air fryer. I'm starving. And it's delicious. Delicious. Mike's is so much prettier without presentation. I had a serving of chips. And earlier as a snack, I busted these open after I went to Target. They're so good too. Power Twist, honey mustard, pretzels. 130 calories and does have some protein in it. But that's not why I bought them. I love honey mustard pretzels. So if I'm going to eat something like pretzels and can get a little bit of extra protein, no, why not? Now, am I buying it because it's going to help me get my protein goal? No. Good. My chocolate of choice right now is the pistachio dark chocolate, basically the Dubai style dark chocolate from Trader Joe's. It's really good. So I've been having a few pieces of that. Look at that. So good. And then I have some sour gummy bears Joyride in my nightstand. I'm going to have some of those. A couple little candies. I definitely hit the ball out of the park with my protein today because my smoothie that I made earlier had like 52 grams of protein in it. And then I had 40 in the morning, so that's 92. And then here I probably had another 40. So protein was on point. I have some chocolate, have some gummy bears. I'm going to sign off because that's a full day of eating. Nothing fancy here. This is what we do around here. We eat the foods we love and we still stay in shape and we share it with you guys to give you guys ideas. So thanks so much for tuning in and I'll see you guys in the next video.